Welcome to Baby Boy Mulligan's Guitars, Mods, and Music. And today we got something special. One of my buddies from the Veterans band that I play in needed a guitar setup. Got this guitar back in July. And he's been playing it ever since. So, here's what it is. A Fender 60th Anniversary Diamond Anniversary. See the little diamond in the headstock? Telly. Now, when I got this, it had a bunch of pick marks right here. I just took a little bit of my cleaner and my polish scratch remover and got them out, and it's like new. One other thing that I did already is the strings were so high. They were the low E was at 2.25, 2.35. It's crazy. So I did adjust the truss rod just a little bit. I'd done that off camera. I wanted to see if I could even get it to move or if I was gonna have to go get some special tools. So anyway, I did get it to move just a little bit, and it is now at 1.75, but I'm gonna reset it a little bit even more, get them a good playability. We're going to do the full setup on the guitar. It's got the skunk stripe. It's in pretty good shape. It's got the Fender branded tuner still on it. It's got that 60th anniversary little tag on it that's raised. And it's still got the actual plastic over that. So whoever had it played it, but they took care of it. So we're going to get this guitar set up for him. And he did give me permission to, put this on the channel. So please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let's get this over on the bench and start the work. All right, so the first thing we're going to do here, well, the first thing that I did was I checked the neck. And it had a little bit of a bow in it. And now I've got it to where it's flat and there's just a slight tiny little bit of relief in the middle. So of course the way you want to check that relief, if you're doing it with just your hand for a quickie, press up top at the first fret, go down to the bottom fret, bring your hand up, as far as you can reach to get to the middle. So you're around the 6th, 7th fret, and you want to press on that. You don't want a whole lot of bounce, but you want a little bit. You don't want it touching the fret where it's not bouncing. You want it to have a little bit of space, a little bit of air. That'll tell you right off the bat. There's other ways to do it, but that's just the quick way. And of course I had used the straight edge. So now what we're doing is I've got the proper tool, the proper hex, and we are lowering our action. So I'll go in and I'm going to do like a half a turn at a time. And I'll tune it up, get it to back to E. And then I'll just go down the fretboard. We got no buzz, so that's great. Now I'm going to check and see where I've got the action. Okay, so I've got this. This is just above 1.75, which is where I want the E to B at 1.75, so we're going to go another half a turn. I'm going to check that. Now we are at 1.75. So I'll tune it back up again. Get it to E. Okay, so I'm going to also have to intonate this because it's sharp at the 12th fret. But no buzzing. No buzzing on an open string. So I'm going to do that the entire set of strings, and then I'll intonate it, which means move the saddles forward and back. So this is sharp, so it's going to have to go towards the bridge, away from the nut. All right, we'll be back. I'm not going to make you sit through that entire thing, but I'm going to do that first because this neck is good. Once I do that and everything's intonated and set, I'm actually going to take the strings down, move them off to the side, and I'm going to clean the guitar up. And we'll check a couple other things, like we're going to check our tuners to make sure everything is tight, and go from there. See you in a couple seconds. All right, so this string is pinging a little bit. So these are 11s on the guitar, so I'm going to use a 10. I'm just going to do the edge of this here, just ever so lightly. I think there might be something either in the nut or the angle of the nut. So I angled this a little and took it down like this. So now we should have no ping. No ping. All right, there we go. So that's the next thing. It's already been intonated. All the strings are now set from 1.6 up to about 1.7 at the low E. So these three are like 1.7, 1.7, 1.65, 1.6, 1.6, 1.6. And it's nice and contoured to the neck, just like it was when I got the guitar. So it plays acoustically very well. That came out of tune when I did that, so let's check the tune real fast. Put it on there. Yeah, the E's going to be a little... Okay. Okay, so the next thing we'll have to do on this guitar is we're going to take the strings off, not completely off, we're just going to peel them back. We're going to oil the saddles. We're going to clean up the nut, oil the nut. We're going to clean up the frets, clean up the fretboard. We're going to oil that up. And I'm going to polish the guitar and put it back together. And we should be good to go because it needs a little bit of love on the polish. It's got some scratches and stuff around the edges I'm going to buff. I'm not going to get in the main body of the guitar because that's not bad. It's just kind of around the edges. The guitar was definitely played and loved. All right, so next, I'm going to take the strings down. Be right back. All right, so we're going to do some cleaning. Because this fretboard is funky. Like 20 years of playing on this thing. But I don't know if it was cleaned up when anybody bought it. But this is a wood cleaner. So we're going to clean this wood up first. When I let the guitar slide down my hand, man, it almost caught me in a couple spots. So we're going to clean that up too. And you can see that had the funk, but it's clean now. And I'm going to use this down here to clean up the pickups. That's my metal cleaner. Clean up the bridge a little bit too here. So we can get under there. Clean up the pickup. Pickups are nasty. This is where it comes in handy to have tools. And now to get underneath here, I'm just going to use my brush. I gotta go grab my other brush. He didn't want to put any strings on this right now, so these are fairly new. So we're doing it this way instead of taking it all apart. You get the right tool, there's always a way to do it. clean that up better with a cloth. All right, and next is on to the frets. That. Keep the area neat. Now when I'm working on somebody else's guitar, tighten this down with all of these. No, it's not going to move at all. And then we'll do my normal fret polish, which I start with 600 and I go all the way to 800. Did I say 600 or 400? 400 and go all the way to 800. There we go. And this should take care of some of these sharp edges too, because this is also going to help to crown these frets the way I do it. But you don't have to watch all this. I'm not going to make you sit through it. I'll be back. All right. What I have found is on these 3 frets, actually this one even had a little one, the 4th, had some dings in the fretboard. So I used this and I took them down a little bit. And now they're very hardly noticeable in the 1st fret and completely out in the rest. So the next time this guitar gets brought in, it's going to probably need a fret job, or like a complete fret job, or refretting. I would say a complete fret job. I didn't want to get into that because I didn't talk to my buddy about that before he went on vacation. So I didn't want to do a whole fret job on it. So I think I'm happy with what I've got here. Yeah, that's going to be good. Those are out. So we're just going to hit these again with the 400, the 600, 800, 1,000, 12, 15, 2,000, and 3,000. Be back. Okay, so I took that off. I conditioned the board. What I'm doing now is filing the edges of the frets, because they are a little rough. So I'm going to take these down. The edges are good. It's just the kind of the tops. So we're just going to do that just down the whole board. All right, guys, it's the next day. The video ran a little late, so I didn't want to be too loud for the neighbors, but let's get this on today. I'll show you what this can do. So, completely clean. Middle. And neck. And let's throw some effects on it. Now these are my normal effects, what I play with. Okay, so we're going to start with the bridge. Now let's throw some dirt on it. We're going to put the Johnny 3-bar OCD on. Back that tone off a little bit. Oh, readjust my EQ. This is an output. Middle. Back to the neck. Boss SD1 overdrive. So I think the Johnny 3 bar is a little superior there. With this one, I got to add the dumb Jimi Hendrix. And we'll throw a little soul food on there. Let's do that one in the neck. But all those effects, and I'd still love to go back to the Johnny 3 bar. So she rocks out. Next video is going to be the SPHE from T's Guitars and the Fender 60th Anniversary Telecaster shootout to see how good these guitars go up against each other and if they can hold their own against each other. So, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching Baby Boy Mulligan's Guitars, Mods, and Music. Rock on.